Hello, my darlings, and welcome to the final Thorsday stream. Um, this stream is part of the Creative Kickstart Camp put together by Jenni of The Right Mama, and both Jenni's channel and the playlist for the Creative Kickstart Camp are in the description box down below. So please go and check them out if you haven't already. I am currently shuffling my tarot deck so that I can pull the card for the stream. And once that is done... Oh, excuse me, I literally just finished eating maybe 30 seconds before I went live. So please excuse me. Once I've drawn the card for the day, we will get into some sprints. I don't know how much chatting there's going to be in this stream. I will be quite frank with you, I'm feeling quite low energy. And I suspect that will be the case for a lot of people today. So we may end up doing more sprinting than chatting. Of course, it may also go completely the other way. So we will see what happens as and when it happens. I will say hi to folks in the chat in just a second. So while I'm shuffling this deck and getting ready to draw the card for today, if you would like to, please say in the chat what you're working on during this stream. And if you have any goals for the day that you're not going to be achieving during the stream necessarily, but what your goal is for the day, I would like to hear. And also let me know how you are. So, deck is shuffled. And our card for the day is the Knight of Holy Water, also known as the Knight of Cups. I will tell you in just a second what the book says about that. So the book says this card represents someone who explores the unconscious and has insight into people's hidden motivations. So that's an interesting card there. If anyone wants to use that as a prompt, maybe. I rather like that idea. And that is going to be our card for the day, or at least for the stream. Excuse me again. Hello, Jackie. It is lovely to see you. And MB, hello. And Shell, hiya. It is lovely to see you all, as always. MB is working on day job work, found about 30 pages to edit that I didn't know about. Oops. That is oops, but I believe in you. You can do it. Joyous time zones to you, Cliff Tinifer. It is lovely to see you, as always. Katerina, is this your last week on YouTube? Yes, it is. For those of you who don't know, I am moving the majority of my streaming over to Twitch. Sorry, my dog just jumped on the couch. Strange things are happening here. What are you doing? Apparently we have a frog. Yes, so I am going to be moving the majority of my streaming over to Twitch. I will also not be streaming in this time slot anymore. If you would like to join me for streams, you can find my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/moonbunnycreative. And my new schedule is up on my Twitch page. So, yes. Sorry. Doug, you had literally all day to do this. Are you going to be able to get out from there again? Good grief. Jackie is outlining and brainstorming today. Excellent. Good morning, Heather. It is lovely to see you. Twitch is really easy. It's basically like YouTube, but streaming only. Yes. Shell is working on a short story. Excellent. Hashtag Divine Devon. Hashtag Terrific Tugwaddle. We are joined by the Eternal Hive Mind from the Denimverse. Devon, it is lovely to see you as always. Heather is getting herself organized and deciding on schedules, like when to stream. I think I'm waiting for next week. I think I might use Twitch as well. Honestly, there seems to be a mass exodus of author tubers and creator tubers and whatever else tubers moving over to Twitch. YouTube is just doing some weird things, and Twitch is designed specifically for streaming. So streaming on Twitch makes sense. Hello, Spence, and hello, Jace. It is lovely to see you both. Mr. Poe is getting things together to go into the field next week. House is a wreck. Have so much cleaning to do, but just feeling so nope about it. I feel that. Thank you, Spence. That is the link to my Twitch channel. If you would like to see more from me. Darwin, what are you doing? If you would like to see more streams from me, that is the place to do it. I will still be doing the fanfics and chill stream here on YouTube every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. my time, which is midnight Eastern, 11 p.m. Friday Central Standard Time. Whoops, there we go. Good morning, Maddie. It is lovely to see you. It's I am very distracted right now. My dog is causing chaos. Boy dog, MB says hi. Causing chaos is a dog's main joy. I think mine likes to snore loudly when I'm in Zoom meetings. I mean, snoring is fine. Chasing frogs behind the couch, not so fine. Video games make me nervous. That's fair. I am going to be doing one video game stream a week, but don't have to do video games if you don't want to. Yeah, it's fun to be bad at stuff sometimes. You don't have to be good at everything. Well, that's part of the reason why I am now going to be doing one game stream a week is I have not made time to play any games in a really long time, and I kind of need game time to relax. So, um, from next week, Fridays at 4:30 p.m. my time, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. At this point, probably Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, um, because I would like to do a full playthrough before the sequel is released. Um, and also because Bloodlines is my favorite game of all time. Um, but I might also do community game days where we play things like Jackbox and maybe Among Us, that kind of thing. We'll see. Um, yes. Brain. This is the one time of day when my cats aren't causing chaos, so I'm taking advantage of it. I mean, my dogs have been really well behaved literally all week. Um, and as soon as I pressed live for this final Thorsday stream, Darwin started going completely bonkers. And yes, apparently we have a frog. Messes are okay. Yes, they are. Um, should start streaming video games just to show Mr. Spence up because he's being a big old weenie about it. Do it. Do it. Um, Spence, you and I need to get on the Don't Starve Together train. Emily says, I feel like the games I'd be interested in aren't Mac compatible, but I could be wrong. My personal computer is at the doctor anyway right now, though. Fair enough. Gaming on Mac is a bit of a weird one. There are Mac compatible games. I just don't know what they are off the top of my head. Katerina says I play solitaire. Solitaire is cool. Yes, I've just seen in the Discord. Thanks for letting me know, Jace. Rock on. We will do Don't Starve Together at some point. I actually do need to download it again because I took it off my computer because I had space issues. Sorry, just got to send a message. Right. Sprints are a thing that need to happen. If you haven't let me know what you are working on, do so in the chat if you would like to. I am Boy dog, do you have to be chaotic right now? Um I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to start a sprint so that I can try and figure out what I'm doing. So, folks, 20 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, that was our first sprint. Let me know how you did. 249 words for me that time. I decided to work on fan fiction, even though I should be working on client work. I just need to not right now. Spence says she really wants to do a writer's version where we have to keep each other alive while we try and make a writing goal. I would totally be down for that. Katerina says we have a PS4, but Mr. Turtle has it where he is quarantining. Fair enough. Maddie is still working on draft 3 of the Hades Persephone retelling, which I'm super excited for. Ready to keep the ball rolling. That is awesome. Spencer's first sprint is life stuff. Katerina is getting food and trying to figure out how to post pictures while streaming for the next interview. The easiest way, if you're using StreamYard, the easiest way would be to open the picture in either in your excuse you, girl dog. Either in your image previewer or in your web browser, and then just share that tab or window. 235 for Debbie. That's excellent. MB got 4 WordPress pages edited. That is awesome. WordPress is a freaking nightmare as far as I'm concerned. So 4 pages edited is awesome. Spence got dressed and did something with the hair. That is awesome. And Maddie hasn't been doing a word count, about halfway through revising chapter 7. That is fair enough. Good progress, everyone. I'm going to take that down and hydrate. So, stuff and things. Oh, also during that sprint, I went onto Discord and shared the stream in all the places that I usually share it, because I was a little bit rushed before the stream started because I was eating dinner and didn't do it before we started streaming. So stuff and things. Shell says no new words, but reread what I've got so far and plotted a bit. Got to go for the day job, but we'll get words in this evening. That is awesome. Have a wonderful day at the day job, Shell, and thank you for stopping by. MB says WordPress is totally a nightmare. Luckily, I'm just checking for mistakes, not trying to build pages. Fair enough. Still, there is a reason why I moved from WordPress to Wix, and it's not that I'm a noob, because I used to use WordPress for work, and I hated it then too. But yes. If anyone does not yet have a website, I strongly recommend that you go with a WYSIWYG website, which would be something like Wix or Squarespace, over something like WordPress. WordPress just kind of sucks on the back end, and yeah, and it's expensive, so just don't. Right. Before I go on a tangential rant about web design, because I probably could and I don't really want to, I think that we are going to get into another sprint. So, sprint banner is up, sprint timer is up. Everyone, get ready to flex your fingers or do whatever it is that you need to do. 20 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, that was our second sprint. Let me know how you did. I wrote a bunch of words and then deleted them all, and then rewrote them, and then deleted them all, and then rewrote them again. So I don't actually know how much I wrote, but my document is now at 335. So that's a thing. Devin is using a Linktree page until he has a website. That is fair enough. I used to use Linktree for linking all my various things on social media. And then I realized that I could just make a links page on my website and post that in my social media bios instead. And that way people would be directed to my website instead of to Linktree. I mean, I'm paying for the website. I may as well get some use out of it. Hello, Mama Ward. You are not late. A writer is never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. I am sorry that your internet has been out. I feel that pain. I'm skipping over people saying good morning to each other. MB is almost done with the editing. 1 page left. That is excellent. We will do another sprint shortly and you will get it done, I'm sure. That's a good idea. Let's have our internet parent reminder. Everyone, stretch. And hydrate. Back up your work. And if you haven't already, please consider liking the stream because it helps my channel. It helps YouTube to know that you enjoy content like this, so you'll be recommended more content like this. And it helps YouTube to know that other people might be interested in content like this. Mama Ward says, I've been thinking about making a Linktree account, but I feel the same as Sage about luring people to my blog. Honestly, if you have a blog and you have the ability to set up another page on your blog site, do it. Your domain /links and just put all your links everywhere that people can find you on that page, and then on your Twitter, your Instagram, Facebook, whatever, all those places usually allow for a single link, which is why Linktree is a thing. Then you can put your links page that is on your blog or on your blog site into that slot in the bio instead, and you're driving traffic to your site instead of to Linktree. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever because my brain disconnected in the middle there. Heather has had to make some phone calls. Also worked on Twitch page, site, whatever it's called. I think it's called a channel. I don't know. Determined to put out 1.5k per day for this month. Set up my 85k 90 page on the Nano project page. That's awesome. Hydrate or dihydrate. Save the scribbles. Stretch the spine. Yes. I always put links to the things in my blog post, but since hardly anyone reads them, I think a linked page makes a lot of sense. Yes. Hydrate or dihydrate is probably my new favorite phrase. It is a good one. I also put a page at the end of all my KPD publishers that has my links. Yes. Spence did the daily journal, decided not to sketchbook today, got the Pizza Demon lunch, and started editing the video that was supposed to go up today, or that is supposed to go up today. Want to get my stuff done before 5 today. That is fair, honestly. So I was supposed to have a new episode of Ink and Sage up yesterday. That did not happen. I spent the first 2 days of this week in bed with a migraine. And then I had gremlins. So I have not done the podcast that was supposed to go up yesterday. I will attempt to do that over the weekend so that it will go up next Wednesday, and then my schedule will just move on by one. So I'm sorry if anyone was waiting for the podcast. It is coming, I promise. Also, I had another thought, but it has completely gone out of my brain. Nope. Whatever it is, it's just gone. So that's a thing. Mama Ward was asking Spence if that was the bread making one. Spence said, nope, that's later this month, trying out a posting schedule that's rotating between my various obsessions, writing, art, kitchen, and sewing. That sounds awesome. And my nose is so freaking itchy. My goodness. Freaking plant sex. Mama Ward says the gremlins are on the farm today. Nannies were all brats this morning. I even had to hobble one to get her to feed her babies. Yeah, that happens. There's something in the air at the moment, I swear. When I get in a good rhythm of that, I want to go up to 2 videos a week or 1 video and a stream. Yeah. 2 videos a week would absolutely kill me. I am in awe of people who do 2 videos a week. That happens to Maddie all the time. Yep. Oh, that's what it was. So I have a spreadsheet that I track my words on, because I was doing the BXP 2020 challenge last year, at least for January, and then February hit and I totally just lost the plot. I am trying to do it again this year. It's now not the BXP 2020 challenge anymore. It is the 200 word a day challenge. However, I couldn't get the site to work the last time I was there. I knew that they were having issues, but I believe they've fixed them now. Sorry, I am really distracted today. And so I made the spreadsheet that people were using to track their progress when they're not banking their words on the website. And based on a goal of 200 words a day, which is about 15 minutes of writing for most people, roughly 2 emails, depending on how wordy you are, roughly 6 text messages, again, depending how wordy you are. Based on 200 words a day, the target for January is 6,200 words. I am currently at 7,937 words for January. and we are only in the first week. So I am very happy with my progress so far. I have written, not counting the writing that I've done in this stream, I've written for 885 minutes during January, 7,937 words, and my words per minute averages 9 currently, which I'm pretty damn happy with. All of the words that I'm counting in my tracking spreadsheet are fiction only. So this is not counting any of my client work at all. So if I was to add that in, those numbers would probably go up significantly. But I also don't know how I would track my client work word counts because of the way things are set up. But that's, I'm rambling again. Anyway, I am seriously considering making this spreadsheet available as a download on my website at some point. Hang on, if I do that, let me see if I can share. Let's do that. So there, I've got my word count tracker for 2021. It's got the first tab is a projects tab, where I've listed the 3 projects that I've worked on in 2021 so far. As I work on more things, I will add them in here. And the reason I'm doing that is because when you get to the monthly thing, there is a column for projects and it's got a little drop down. So that's the thing. And then there's a summary page where basically all of the monthly totals pull through to the summary page, and it's all nicely conditionally formatted to show whether I'm on track or not. And then that's what the months look like. To start with, there's just one line for each day. But obviously I do multiple sessions in a day most days, and also I work on multiple projects in a day, so then I just add extra lines and it all totals up nicely. So I do want to maybe add some fancy graphs and things in, but that is not a today project. That is maybe on the weekend project. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you all because why not? Good morning, Shadow. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. So hello, it is lovely to see you. I am just resharing the timer because excuse me, because I had to unshare it in order to share the spreadsheet. Spence stole Caro's Millwordy tracker spreadsheet and added a few extra bobs. I love it. Honestly, I love a spreadsheet. Thank you, MB. Heather is thinking about having filmed videos here geared to potential clients and doing that only with occasional promotional live streams as well, maybe monthly. Heather, do whatever feels right to you. At the end of the day, you need to be comfortable. So if that is the path that you feel is best, then that is the path that you should be following. Hello, Raven, my darling. It is lovely to see you as always, we are going to get into another sprint. And I think probably we will end it after this sprint, just because I am feeling, as I said earlier, quite low energy. And there are some things that I would like to take care of that I can't do while I'm streaming. So that is the plan. Everyone get ready to do the things. 20 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, that was our last sprint. Let me know how you did. My document is now at 664 words. I suspect that is the end of the chapter. So once I've finished the stream, I will run it through Natural Reader, make any edits that need to be made, and then post it on AO3. So that is a thing. Maddie says, I never figured out how to properly utilize spreadsheets. I usually just write everything down in a notebook. Spreadsheets are really easy for me anyway, but I did a college course on using spreadsheets and various other office productivity things. Because if you didn't know, I am a qualified legal secretary, although I no longer work in the legal sphere because it kind of sucks. Anyway, the nice thing about my tracker is I've set it up. It took me about 2 hours to set it up and pull all the formulas through and all of that. And now it is literally just sticking numbers in, and the spreadsheet does the rest. Raven got the Moderna shot today. We'll report back on what it does. Please do. MB is in the same boat as Maddie, hopeless with Excel graphs, numbers, etc. Look, I'm not generally good with numbers. I'm not generally good with math. However, spreadsheets make sense. They do the math for me. Yes, bravo, Raven. Mama Ward's friend got the Pfizer one yesterday and feels sick today, but she doesn't know why her work made her get it. She had corona last month. Probably because we don't actually know what the lifetime of the antibodies is, and what the immunity is like. Mama Dr. Jones did a whole thing about this on her Instagram stories a couple of days ago. I'll be honest, I didn't really understand it. I wasn't really paying attention. But basically there is some evidence that where we originally thought that once you'd had it, you couldn't get it again, and that you would be immune for your entire life, it is now looking like that is not the case. So probably that. Also, folks, remember, I am not a doctor. I am not a medical healthcare professional. I am not an anything. So I only know what I hear from reliable sources like Mama Dr. Jones. And that's pretty much it. I think the Pfizer one is 1 shot. Moderna is definitely 2 shot. But standard flu-like symptoms are apparently expected with either shot. Yeah. It's only been about 50 minutes since I got the shot, so I'm probably outside the allergic reaction zone, but too early to experience actual pseudo symptoms. Fair enough. Does anyone have good resources on writing short stories? I'm sure I do somewhere, but I cannot think off the top of my head. So I will try to remember to email you anything that I have. Google isn't helping. All I'm finding is lesson plans for high school English classes, but I'm looking for something a bit more in depth. That is fair. Shadow won't be able to say what word count was because the laptop decided that once more its memory is full and can't run Word. I'm sorry to hear that, Shadow. Gremlins abound. Hope everyone else has a good sprint. Thank you. Take care of yourself. 349 for raised the book of a book 15 years in the making. Finished. Awesome. Spence did 3 minutes of video edited. The 3 minutes of video. 3 minutes of Spence's video edited out of 17, cutting out lots of ums and double takes. Yes. I have actually stopped doing that. I don't take the ums out anymore. If people are going to get annoyed by my ums, they can write off. MB says, all done with the work. Now I'm taking a few more minutes in my office for myself before heading down for some family time. That is fair. Heather wrote an email and tried to decide again on a video banner for Twitch channel. That is cool. Spence says, everyone's relationship with spreadsheets comes to them in their own time. That is true. Hello, Amber. It is lovely to see you. Unfortunately, I am wrapping up, but I will be back tomorrow at 5 a.m. South African Standard Time, which is tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the final writer's wake-up call. I'm really not, but... and also, maybe don't thank me until I've actually sent you the stuff. Spence says, I get annoyed by my own ums more than other people's. I do too. Yes. And yes, hashtag amazing Amber. Indeed. Raven, I can always trust you to come in with a British comedy reference. If people have problems with my ums, they can jog on. I have a lot of ums, but I hate my stuttering more. So yes, that is fair. I have just decided I don't have... No, I shouldn't say that. There are 24 hours in a day. This we know to be true. However, only 16 of them are actually usable hours. And of those, 8 I need to dedicate to my day job. So maybe, just maybe, I need to spend a little less time editing and over-editing and over-editing my videos and just do the things. So that was why I made that decision. Devon has linked the playlist for today's live streams. So if you are looking for more sprinty things, please check that out. And please also subscribe to Devon because Devon is awesome. Also, while we're at it, this stream has been part of the Creative Kickstart Camp 2021, arranged and run by Jenni from The Right Mama. Jenni's channel and the playlist for the Creative Kickstart Camp are both linked in the description down below. So please do check them out if you haven't already. Hello, Christine, who was on a hike adventure. That's awesome. I'm sorry that that I am wrapping up just as you are getting here, but I hope that your hike was wonderful. So sad I didn't make it to any of the 5/4 a.m. wake-up calls. It's okay, MB. I will be back next week. Just not on YouTube. And you're still not going to make it then because it'll still be 4 a.m. for you. But At some point, the clocks will change. Yes, indeed. Everyone go and follow midnight_corndog on Instagram for nature pics. Spence is hoping that she will be awake at 10 p.m. for the final wake-up call, but did not sleep last night unintentionally. It was unpleasant. So who knows when I'll cave to the eye twitch. That is fair. Honestly, I almost did not sleep last night either. But this is not a political channel, and I'm not going to get into it. There are 24 hours and 2 million time zones in a day. This we know to be true. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm sorry. Excellent. All right, folks. We are going to end the stream, as has now become tradition, with a virtual group hug. So everyone stretch and bring it in for a group hug. And know that you are important and you matter. Thank you for joining me, my darlings. I will be back, as I said, tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. South African Standard Time, which is tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope that I will see at least some of you there. As always, Black lives still matter, especially given what's going on. Trans rights are still human rights, especially given what's going on. You are real, you are valid, and you are loved. Stay safe, stay strong, and until next time, happy writing. I'll see you again.